in the heart of the Mughal Empire. In the year 1650, the city of Lahore shimmered under the golden sun. Its bustling bazaars were alive with the clink of coins, the fragrance of saffron and rosewater, and the call of the muezzin echoing from the minarets of the Badshahi Mosque. Among the narrow alleys of the old city lived a 16-year-old girl named Noor Jahan, whose name meant light of the world. Noor was no ordinary girl. Her eyes sparkled like the stars over the Ravi River, and her heart was as steadfast as the verses of the Quran. She recited daily. Noor lived with her family in a modest haveli, its courtyard adorned with jasmine vines. Her father, Hakim Abdullah, was a respected physician, and her mother, Amina, wove intricate tapestries sold in the emperor's court. Noor was known for her piety, her skill in calligraphy, and her courage, which often led her to explore the forests beyond the city walls. Despite her mother's warnings, one fateful evening, as the sky turned the color of ripe pomegranates, Noor ventured too far into the dense woods, seeking rare herbs for her father's remedies. The air grew heavy, and the birds fell silent. As she reached for a sprig of henna, a shadow loomed behind her. Before she could turn, a gnarled hand seized her wrist, and a voice like crackling would hissed, "You're mine now, child of light." It was Zubeida, the witch of the Ravi woods. A figure whispered about in hushed tones. Her face was hidden beneath a tattered shawl, but her eyes glowed like embers. Legends said she was once a healer who turned to dark sorcery after a betrayal, cursing the land and stealing souls to fuel her power. With a flick of her staff, Zubeida bound Noor in invisible chains and whisked her away to a hidden lair, deep within the forest. A cavern lit by eerie blue flames. Inside the cavern, Noor's courage did not waver. She clutched the small Quran tucked in her sash, whispering Ayatul al-Kursi to shield her heart from fear. Zubeida mocked her. "Your prayers won't save you, girl. I need your light to break my curse." The witch revealed her plan. Noor's pure spirit would be sacrificed in a ritual to restore Zubeida's lost beauty and power. Each night, the witch chanted incantations, draining Noor's energy, but Noor's faith kept her strong. She prayed for deliverance, her voice a beacon in the darkness miles away. In the imperial palace of Lahore, Prince Azam, the youngest son of Emperor Shah Jahan, was restless. At 20, he was a skilled swordsman and poet, with a heart drawn to justice. Rumors of Noor's disappearance reached the court, carried by merchants who spoke of a girl taken by the witch. Azam, who had once glimpsed Noor in the bazaar, her face radiant as she handed alms to a beggar, felt a pull he could not explain. Her disappearance knotted him, and he vowed to find her. Azam sought the guidance of a wise Sufi mystic, Pir Hassan, who lived in a small shrine outside the city. The old man, his beard white as moonlight, gazed into a bowl of water and spoke. "The girl is trapped by darkness, but her light calls to you. Seek the Ravi woods, but beware only a heart pure as hers can break the witch's spell." Pir Hassan gave Azam a talisman, a silver pendant inscribed with the name of Allah, and warned him to trust in faith over steel dot with a small band of loyal guards. Azam ventured into the forest. The woods were treacherous, alive with shadows that whispered and twisted. Zubeida's magic wove illusions trees turned into snarling beasts, and paths vanished into mist. But Azam pressed on, guided by the talisman's faint glow and his unwavering resolve. After days of searching, he found the cavern, its entrance hidden by thorny vines. Inside, Noor was weakening, her face pale but her spirit unbroken. She sensed a presence and whispered a dua for salvation. Zubeida, enraged by the intrusion, confronted Azam. "Foolish prince," she hissed, conjuring a storm of fire and shadow. Azam's guards fell back, but he stood firm, raising the talisman. Its light pierced the darkness, weakening Zubeida's power. Noor, seeing her chance, recited Surah al-Falaq with all her strength, her voice echoing like a divine melody, the combined force of Noor's faith and Azam's courage overwhelmed the witch. Zubeida's staff shattered, and her form began to crumble, revealing the frail, broken woman beneath the sorcery. I only sought to undo my pain," she wailed before vanishing into dust. Her purse lifted by the purity of Noor's spirit, Azam freed Noor, who stood tall despite her ordeal. "You are as brave as the tales of old," he said, his eyes warm with admiration. Noor smiled faintly. "It was my faith and your heart that saved me." Together, they emerged from the forest, the dawn breaking over Lahore like a promise of hope. Back in the city, Noor's family wept with joy at her return. Azam, honoring her strength, sought her father's permission to visit their haveli, not as a prince but as a man humbled by her courage. Over time, their bond grew, rooted in respect and shared trials. Noor continued her calligraphy, inscribing verses of gratitude, while Azam ensured the woods were cleansed of Zubeida's lingering magic. The tale of Noor and Azam spread across the Mughal Empire, a story of faith triumphing over darkness, whispered in bazaars and sung by poets. And in the heart of Lahore, under the crescent moon, Noor's light shone brighter than ever, a testament to the power of courage and devotion.